Good morning, everyone. We are going to play Seek and Find. Will I find some cool things to resell on eBay, Mercari, or Poshmark? I don't know. Come along. See what we can find out today. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue. Welcome to my channel. We thought we were going to a garage sale, but let me turn around here. Woo. We are at a church sale, church moving sale. Not sure what that's all about, but let's go in, see if we can find something to resell. A lot of stuff. Not really in the market for stuffed animals. I like that doll back there that had Raggedy Ann. How are things priced? I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the house. I'm gonna skip a table. Cornflower blue.
Hey.
Okay, get it. Check it. Check it.
It's full of bugs and spiders.
I don't care if it's good. If it's, let me. Okay, I think we'll put it in the basket. But can you carry my basket? And there's no music in here, so I can actually record what I'm saying in here because there's no music.
This doesn't even fit.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I wish it had the lid. It's old. And it's dirty. Yeah, things are dirty. She was right about that. Are there two? 98. It's pretty. It's a maybe. I would like to have two though, matching. This pretty teacup is by Roy Kirkham. It says it's fine bone china made in England, dated 1998. So, yeah, 1998 is considered vintage right now, 20 years or more. Comps on this were only about $9.95 plus shipping, but I'm going to list mine at $19.95 and hope I get around $15 for it plus shipping.
So, yes or no?
Put it in for now. I don't think our basket's going to be big enough.
No.
Oh, cookie cutter with a green handle. It's rough condition, but I'm going to take that. And then the cookie cutter, you know, I couldn't resist that because of the green wood handle and the little heart shape. Not going for a lot on eBay. I think I found one sold for $5, but you know what? I probably won't list this yet. I'm probably going to hold off and put it in a lot with other cookie cutters, but still, it was a good find.
Look at, is there boxes below you? Is there anything in the box there?
No, I think it's empty. Oh, a rooster dish. No markings, but that's pretty cool. She's right though that got a lot of washing to do. I like this rooster dish one. I really can't tell you too much about this rooster bowl. It's a cream color with a green rooster. Looks like it's transfer wear. I just really liked it. I can't find any comps on it anywhere, but I'll probably put it out there for $19.95 and hope that somebody just likes rooster and they like the color green. Keeping my fingers crossed.
Y'all must have some old stuff out there.
I like it. It's most of it, not all of it, but I like most of it.
Well, I like mine.
Yep.
I've got
Oh,
the stove
excuse
and the
me.
refrigerator.
Yeah. Everything's so dirty.
And Lordy mercy.
What color?
Here, hon.
Red
And found this Kimberly diamond pattern anchor hawking cup, and it's again the ombre color of the brown and the gold. It's got a number on the bottom, 319, made in USA. They're going for about $8 each, and I might just hold on to this as well and put it with a lot with others as I accumulate them.
red and white.
Red and white?
Table's
Cool.
red and white too.
You're not getting this mug? That's the year I graduated, 1976.
Oh, no, I'm not getting
No.
it, honey, but it's pretty.
Yeah, I think it's a
I don't
little,
have nothing to match it.
a little washed out.
But I tell you
Those
what,
are old,
I
but
love my stuff.
I can read this one easier. Syracuse from that Connerman. I don't know, they're really rough shape.
Oh, wash.
$2 for the set?
I
Are
don't
there
know.
any chips?
Each are,
It's like old restaurant ware. If you could put it in there, put it in here. I picked it up once already, so I do think it has potential.
I think.
You know, I picked up this little creamer and sugar twice. The first time I picked it up, it was so dirty I couldn't wait to put it down. Well, my husband picked it up and showed it to me. I'm like, yeah, you know, I did see it. So I guess if I'm looking at it twice here, maybe we should get it. And he assured me it would clean up, and it did. It cleaned up real nice. This is, it says Syracuse China on the back. It's kind of a white with maroon color. Econo Rim, ECONO-Rim USA. And I did a little research, and I think I'm going to put this at $29.95 with make offer. It actually did clean up quite well. You know, a lot of times you don't find the lids, and for this to have a creamer with a lid, which I think is rare, and having the original sugar bowl lid, I think that's what makes this unique. And of course the color red, anytime you have red in anything that's vintage, it will help it sell.
I think they may be $2 each.
This is what she was talking about. I think
The
that was on
cups.
the floor.
Does cups and glassware are 25 cents each?
Okay. All right. Oh, here's some more boxes. Oh, I'm in heaven here looking through all this stuff. There's some interesting stuff in this box on top. You have to check it out from your side.
It's pretty.
Made in USA, Sirocco. It's plastic. It looks like it's metal, but it's plastic. Gonna pass on that. Show me the back one. But they're pretty rough. don't have to buy what you want. I mean, look
This
at
is
the back.
1952.
If there's anything salvageable, go ahead and get it. Oh, we just changed patterns. Oh my gosh. From newspaper storage.
Oh, but what is this?
It's got something on the back.
Okay, there's another one of these. It's chipped.
Oh, is that Homer Laughlin? Oh, it's
Yes,
chipped.
yes.
This dishware is by Homer Laughlin. Just a few different pieces. A lot of it there was in very, very bad shape. A lot of damage, a lot of cracking, a lot of staining, as you probably saw in the video, and some newspaper stuck to it as well. So it was in pretty bad shape. But we picked up a few pieces. It looks like it's restaurant wear. It's kind of a slightly off-white with the red. So it has a nice pattern, nice coloring. And I'm not sure yet what these are going to be listed for. I can't really tell you right now. I'll have to do a little more research. This vintage plate is by Cunningham and Pickett. It says it's hand decorated, Stratford, Alliance, Ohio, and it's got 22 karat gold. You know, I've been picking up a lot of vintage plates. You know, it does have the Homer Laughlin stamp as well. And when I get them cheap, it's like, why not? Homer Laughlin can sell well. You do have to have good condition and get the right pieces. So I kind of gamble with this sometimes. I pick it up, we do the research, find out what it's worth. Again, on these particular plates, I don't have a listing price yet. It's going to take a little more in-depth research, but picked up a couple of them, and they'll get listed eventually. I picked up these little wood mini houses. They're definitely handmade, hand painted. I thought someone might like to use them in their window seal. That's typically where you find these little collectibles. So it's no brand. I really truly think it is handmade. They just were very cute. And I suffer from a cute syndrome. If I say the word cute, I almost have to buy it. I think I'm going to put these 4 at my typical $24.95, and I do that because I like to be able to drop $5 off for offers, and it has worked in my favor more often than not. Sometimes I get the full $24.95. So that's how I'm going to list these, as hand-painted wood mini houses, and I'll list the different styles that you see here, like a little log cabin and a barn. What else do we have? And we have 2 different styles of houses here with different styles of porches. Just kind of nice. I thought they were cute. Well, this cow butter dish definitely is not vintage, but it's a cow, it's red, it's a butter dish, so it goes into the kitchen, and I thought it had potential. Made by, well, at least put out by Food Network, originally $16.99, so not a whole lot. There's a few of them out there on eBay. I'm going to gamble with this one. I'm going to put it at $24.95, see what I can get for it. It's an excellent, almost like new condition. Here, we're going to need to check out and then come back in, because I'm finding more stuff. I used to sell a lot of tins. I don't pick up too many anymore, but these just caught my attention. I just liked the black and silver finish. I thought they were just really Victorian looking. The company is Daher, D-A-H-E-R, and it says Long Island, New York. These were candy tins at one point, and the tins were made in England. The candy might have been filled here in the U.S., but the tins were made in England. And again, it has a Victorian look to it, has angels on it, a man and a woman. It's kind of romantic. Got two different coordinating pieces here. I'm going to put these at $29.95. Again, you know, with make offer, but I just thought they were nice, very antique looking and romantic set. And they're actually pretty clean inside. I thought they were in really decent condition. Again, you know, as far as tins go, you kind of have to do your research. They're not all worth money, but the more unique they are, the better. So keep it in mind, but do your research. That's in bad shape. Well, I'll show you these without taking them out. I want you to look at these, please. That looks really old, but these white ones.
Oh, I had a lamp. Do you remember Dad's smoking lamp?
Yeah, I think. Ooh, there's three of. I think there's three of them. I think there's three.
It's got a $10 sticker on it.
I don't think it's good. The box is $10 at this point. I feel
This
good
could be
about it.
40s or 50s.
I feel good about it. I think we should pull those and put them in our cage. Yeah, I think I want those three. I feel good about them. And even this, honestly, although it's a little bit rough.
It's got some chipping.
I was excited when I found these shades, these large, white, almost milk glass shades or globes, whatever you want to call them. But I thought I had found three. Turned out there were only two that were identical. We put the other one back. It was damaged. But it has kind of a check pattern on it. And my husband remembered these as being similar to a globe that was on an old antique smoking lamp. If you know a smoking lamp with little table, this globe seemed familiar to him. I do believe these have some value, and I'm going to put them at $29.95 each. I could not find anything identical to them, but I'm going to do a listing with a quantity of two available at $29.95 each, at least. The brand is unknown, as it often is with globes like this. You just have to wing it with the style and the condition and not worry about the brand. Don't get them. If you can't get good ones, don't get them. Rough. Okay. You know, if you want to check out ones, although like I said, I'd like to make a deal for all of it, though, on the other hand. For everything.
It's the restaurant from the 60s.
Yeah, if we could get a bunch of them, that's pretty cool.
Can we hold this in case we find some more? It's restaurant.
This is a candle holder. Got a chip. At first I thought this cow was a tea light holder. Well, I did a little research. As you see, it came from Cracker Barrel. The artist is Susan Winget, W-I-N-G-E-T. It's actually a kitchen scrubber holder, a dish scrubber. The only thing is, you put your scrubber in it, and to see the pretty side of the cow, you know, the cow side is facing you. So every time you go to get your scrubber, you have to turn it around to get the scrubber out. So I'm not so sure about the design on this one. But I am going to put it at $24.95 and see what I can get. They've been selling on eBay from about $15 and up. I'm going for my $24.95. And the little trinket dish here, well, you know, sometimes I make a mistake, and that's the case with this little trinket dish. It actually has a hole in the back. I know I fell in love with the little bird on top, fell in love with the shape and the style, didn't even see the hole. It almost makes me think it was a music box at one point. But oh well, you win some, you lose some. I'm not sure if this one will get listed or not, but it did come with my seek and find haul today. As I said, oh well, you win some, you lose some.
I used to have something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, hon, put this in my box, please. It's pretty dirty. I don't know if I can get it to clean up or not.
This little metal rocker pin cushion, it's, you know, red and black. This is considered tramp art, T-R-A-M-P, tramp art, folk art, sometimes made from tin cans. I'm going to list this little rocker, I don't know, maybe about $19.95 with make offer. I expect it to sell somewhere between $10 and $15. This horse figure didn't have any brand, no country on the bottom. It's just ceramic. But people do collect horse figures, you know, equestrian items. And so I picked this up. I'm only going to put $19.95 on this, though. I couldn't find any comps on it at all. But again, I didn't pay very much for this. So into my basket it went, and I'll get it listed.
My hands are so dirty. Yeah, I've got stuff in the car. I just can't believe how dirty everything is. My friend said it was, and she's right. Hey, hon, here's some pretty glass oil lamps. They're missing some of the components, but the base itself is really pretty. I love the blue.
What's that called? It's got the film. It's not colored glass. It's got the plastic film
if it's
on
got
it.
the film, I don't like it as much
It's
because
not-
that'll peel off.
It is. It's already
It is
peeled.
peeling off. This one though, he said, oh, I can see it too. It's scratched up.
Yep.
Not what I want. Some here. There's so much stuff at this sale. Kmart? Add this to it, please. I like this heart.
We're looking at a heart basket, definitely vintage. It's very delicate, very fine, hand-woven basket, has a little lid. And I'm going to list this, you know, I sell on eBay, Mercari, sometimes Poshmark, but I'm going to list this on eBay for sure for $24.95, and everything's going to be with make offer and buyer paid shipping. Found a bunny rabbit, I found some Velcro, I found some knitting needles, which I've never sold before. But take a look at all the things that I pulled out of a box of sewing supplies. Well, not really sewing supplies, but it was like a craft box. So I've got all these different crochet hooks and knitting needles and all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it as a lot or what I'm going to do with it. I haven't researched each piece yet, but I wanted to show you here that it is worth going through boxes and rooting through it. I eliminated a bunch of stuff I didn't get, but I think I got a lot of good stuff here. Don't you?
Paper.
It didn't say church. It just said moving sale.
Yeah, well, it's just me. It's not through the church.
Oh, okay.
We go to church here, and I am moving, so I'm just using.
Oh, okay. I hope you're negotiable. We got a whole bunch of stuff picked out.
I thought these little bags were a good find, basically because they're new with tag. They're both Longaberger. One pattern, the plaid pattern on the left here, the check is. They're small, like a little small purse or small tote. Originally just $9.50 each on the tag, and I'm going to list each of them for $24.95. As you see here, the second one, I guess I could call it a signature bag. That's what it looks like to me. It's not as pretty as the first one, but still it's new with tag, and again I'm listing it for $24.95.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The moving sale in the church building ended up being a private sale using the church recreation hall. So I stuck to my budget of $25. You're going to be shocked at how many things I found today. My seek and find day was fantastic. Getting blinded here. It's going to storm. I better get in the car and get home. I'll see you in a little while. So I'm going to show you the haul from day 2. I did not video in there this time. I already knew I had too much footage. In fact, I can't even show you all the video that I took on the first day. It's so massive, and I'm trying for this video not to be too long. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show you what I found. Let you see what I'm going to be reselling on eBay, Mercari, sometimes Poshmark. You know, I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, and I'd say part-time on Mercari and Poshmark. they're not quite as busy as eBay keeps me. So if you're a reseller and you like to see cool things to resell and tips and ideas, I hope you subscribe and join me on my reselling journey. I've been doing this since 2004, so I've been around a while. All right, let me show you what we've got. These two green cups with sort of a black and green ombre pattern are from Anchor Hawking. They're Fire King. You know, I just did a bolo video on coffee cups and what they sold for, and we were seeing that Anchor Hawking Fire King kept coming up in the solds. I won't say that these are the prettiest cups, but there's still a market for them. Comps on eBay showed about $16. I'm going to list these two at $24.95 with make offer. And by the way, these are stackable cups. So that's one thing that people like about the Fire King cups. I really like the looks of this basket. It almost has the weave like they used to do with the gum wrappers when you would fold and weave gum wrappers. It kind of had that look to it. I really can't tell you much about it other than it has a unique shape. It's in excellent condition and it's pretty nice size too. And I think I'm going to put $19.95 on this. This very old cake pan, you know, sponge cake pan or angel food cake pan. Well, the reason I got this is that people like to decorate with these at Christmas time, put glass ornaments in them and some greenery. There's no branding on it. I haven't quite priced it out yet, but I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere between $20 and $25. So this is a box of vintage cards, just assorted cards, you know, ephemera it's called. And I just have a soft spot in my heart for vintage cards. I just do. So there's an assortment. I haven't even counted them all yet, but some of these cards can sell from $3 to $15. I will find out. In fact, maybe I'll do a bolo video on cards and what they sell for, vintage cards. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do a bolo on this and I'll maybe let you know what I found out on my cards at that time. So again, part of my haul, you know, I didn't really say it yet, but I spent $25 the first day. I spent $10 this second day. And I do want to add that this lady was cleaning out storage units. She said it was her sister's storage unit. And so she had things in boxes that she hadn't even put out on the first day. And although we saw boxes on the floor, she brought in some more boxes and more things. So massive, massive sale. Anyway, got this Pro's Choice Javelin Boats hat. Pretty much these hats are worth about $20. And, you know, but I tend to put it at $24.95 with make offer and hope to get that $20 for it. And the second hat, Elvis, I couldn't pass up Elvis with the postage stamp. And so I'll probably put this one at $24.95. I like this tin. It didn't have any branding on it. It's probably it probably was a gift basket, you know, at Christmas time when they do up gift baskets with candy and different things. But it is aluminum. It has an antiquing finish to it. It has deer, buck, and Christmas trees. And I thought this probably won't sell right now, but it might sell when we get closer to the holidays. And there was one other one on eBay. I think they had it at $32. I'm going to put mine at $24.95. And as you know, buyer paid shipping, and I always put make offer. Now, I just couldn't resist this little wiener dog letter holder. It has that, you know, kind of mid-century look, that retro vintage, whatever you want to call it. He's just adorable. Has a little bit of rust on him, but that's okay. I bought him anyway. And what am I going to list this little guy for? Probably about $15 to $20. Probably $19.95. Hope to get $15 for it. There's a few of them out there. I'll tell you something funny about this little red metal basket. There was a lady there. She was there the first day too. I think she was following us around. She goes, "Oh, I like the basket, but I don't like the snail." There was a glass snail inside the basket with some moss. She goes, "So I like the basket, but I don't like the snail." And so she walked on. But I grabbed it up, took the snail out, I didn't dump the moss out until I got home. But I'm like, oh my gosh, lady, you don't have to buy the snail in the basket. You know, I was thrilled to find this little red basket. I think I'll probably put it at $24.95. Would you believe that you can sell a Pyrex lid, that you don't have to have the whole dish? It's often the lids that break first. This is Pyrex, and it's going for about $15 plus shipping. got a little story about this too. I got this nice, pretty, clear glass fairy light. It's, probably Indiana glass. Could have been a Home Interiors product, but Indiana glass made them for home interior. And these things go for about 20, sometimes more depending on the color. I think the clear one's going to go for about 20. Well, I picked up the top part, the dome, and I said, oh, the base is missing. She goes, oh, no, it's not. It's over there. I was at checkout at this point. So I'm like, really? So we ran back and sure enough, found the base to it. I was so excited. I was going to sell the top part as a replacement piece. And here I got the whole fairy light. And yeah, they sell. Keep your eyes open for these. They sell well. This little vase is by Zapin, a brand I've never bought before. Zapun USA, says China, and says Lacotte, L-E-C-O-T, Lacotte China. It is hand painted, and it was a company in New York. And I don't know, probably tried it at $24.95. My favorite number. It's in pretty good shape. I picked this little tiny vase up because it says Holland on the bottom. Delftware can sell quite well. It says it's designed by, well, I'm kind of having a hard time seeing it. It's either ELE or EKE. Very small vase, but the fact that it's made in Holland, it probably will sell between $15 and $20. I'll probably list it at $19.95. Again, I picked up another glass lid, a Pyrex casserole lid or a sauce pot lid replacement. There's replacements.com to check for prices as well as eBay solds. Has a number on it. And yeah, replacement lids, again, they can go for about $15, 10 to 15. Who would know, right? Who would think you could just buy replacement lids without the casserole dish or whatever? So if you find them, they're worth some money. So here's something different. These are escutcheons. They're plates. They're back plates for other hardware and knobs sometimes, but they're decorative. There's different finishes, there's different conditions, there's different metals, different styles. I don't know if I'm going to sell them as a lot or break them up. I haven't quite decided. But there are people who work with furniture refinishing, and they like to embellish the furniture with things like this. So I consider these an art piece. They have a filigree look to them. So I'm not sure what I'm going to list them for, but if I did list it as a lot, I think it would be in about the $30 range because they're very unique pieces. Hardware can sell well. I've been selling quite a few vintage, antique finish, vintage drawer pulls recently. I've had quite a few sales. So yes, pick up hardware, especially when it's pretty and unique. Do you know about Mary Moo Moo's collectibles? I've heard of it. I guess I've seen it somewhere. Found this, what appeared to be new in box, and it's the cute little camper, the We'll Be Happy. And these are collectibles. A lot of people like them. They can sell for about $65 plus shipping. I was excited about this until I got home and did the research and found out that we were missing the wood base. Yes, there's supposed to be a wood base. We didn't even notice that it was missing from the styrofoam. So I guarantee you, next time we buy anything in a box with styrofoam, we are going to be looking at all over to make sure all the components are there. Who knew that there was supposed to be a base for this figure? So keep that in mind if you're buying box items. Check it, look at the box, look at the paperwork, and make sure you have everything so you know what you're getting. Don't make my mistake and find out you don't have a component to it. I think it'll still sell well, maybe about half price, maybe the $30 to $40 range. But I was excited thinking I was going to get $65 until I discovered the base was missing. Oh well. I saw this laying in the two parts. You had a base and you had a rooster on a pole, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is a paper towel holder. It is not old. The brand is Home Basics. I don't know if that's Walmart or who sells that. There's quite a few out there on eBay, but I still feel that I can get about $20 plus shipping on it. Again, color red. It's metal. It's got that country kitchen look, and so I picked it up. Why not? So I saw this jug, and it's red, and it's plaid, and it's rusty, and it's not in great shape, but I had to have it. It says on it the Scotch jug, and it says the Hamilton Corporation. It's red plaid. I could see it. Oh, I could see it being decorated with in many many different things. Maybe in a Christmas display, maybe in a summer, I don't know, 4th of July display would be cute. But I picked it up, and it goes for about $20. They had a gigantic one. I mean, it was like, I don't know, this one's just, what is the size on this one? Maybe a gallon size, and I think we saw a 4-gallon size, and I knew that they could go for about $40. But the one that we saw, that was the 4-gallon one, it was so damaged you couldn't even get the lid off of it, so we had to pass. But I got this little baby one, but they would have been worth a lot had I been able to get both. But really, you got to be able to take the lid off of the jug and see inside, so I passed on the one. Maybe next time. I only spent $10 on the second day, and I got all the stuff that I'm showing you. So that's my haul video, my seek and find shopping and haul. I know it's been quite long. I'm just going to wrap it up here. Sorry guys, no FaceTime right now. I just want to say thank you for subscribing, ringing that bell for notifications, commenting, sharing, everything you do for me. I so appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue. I'll see you soon.